What'd you think about today's episode of Star Trek?
I gave this also a 3 out of 10, which is, I guess, not a good score. The
Hmm.
pros is that it's a super fun intro, tight literary foreshadowing. I like the format. Mbenga is talking with his daughter. They're talking about the book, and the book becomes the episode. So tight literary foreshadowing. I bet this episode was super fun for the actors. They get to be out of their regular costumes. They get to really ham it up, bring out their other accents. Really have a good time being a different character. And the sets and costumes, fantastic. Good looking episode. The cons of this is there were some serious ethical issues. So
Yep.
maybe that aside, maybe the lightheartedness needs to happen for episodes 7 and 8. Maybe this is some high level meta about TV series that I'm just learning now. But it seems to be a pattern for 7 and 8 are lighthearted, then 7 and 9 and 10, if they have them, you get a heavier stuff. But overall, it was bit too silly, bit too bad for me. That being said, I'm glad that we have Star Trek being theater kids, and so theater kids they like this stuff, and their actors are theater kids, the fans are theater kids. So let's do it. Go have theater fun. I'm happy for Mbenga, kinda, because he's now freed from his emotional burden of having to care for his dying daughter that he brings in and out of time, and he's watching her break down, her concept of time is also disappearing. So I'm happy for him that he doesn't have to bear that weight anymore, but at the same time there was some ethical issues about how that went down. What did you think about this episode? 3 out of 10. What did you think about this episode?
Season 1, Episode 8, the fantasy episode. I give it a 2 out of 10. I really did not like this episode. To me, it would have been a cool, little 10-minute short, little side quest for the crew. But a full 40-minute plus episode, I don't know. I wanted it to end. I mean, there was some cool ideas in there, like the cool idea of the floating intelligence in space, kind of cool. But just generally, you're walking through the Enterprise sets dressed up as like a theater play. I couldn't get into it. Didn't like it. So I was just kind of waiting for the episode to be over. And honestly, in Star Trek, I was never really a huge fan of the holodeck episodes where they go to the Western or whatever. Just because it feels out of place. The ethical issues in the episode, like Mbenga abandoning his daughter. What are you doing, bro? Come on now, you can't do that. So all those things together, it's a bad episode for me. I would probably never rewatch this again. So 2 out of 10. Whew.
That's right. I don't think we lose anything if we were to skip it.
Right.
You just see that Mbenga's daughter disappears, but also, okay.
Okay. His daughter didn't really have a huge impact on the story anyway, except for his emotional problems.
And his emotional problems only happen in Rukia episodes. He doesn't show he's not I can't go on his way mission. I got to do research. He doesn't do that except for when Rukia is explicitly in the episode.
That's right.
Kind of no loss.
Yeah. So not a great episode for me. All right, but let's get into it. Let's talk about it.